Hi readers, welcome back. As you know, we started our new book, Star Wars: Return of the Jedi. I taught you that readers get to know their characters. We started a list of characters of this book. We had 3 characters that we learned about. Well, readers, today I want to tell you that yes, readers get to know their characters, but they also imagine the lives of their characters. So today, as you're reading your independent books, and as I'm reading our read aloud book, we're going to focus on one character. And we're really going to imagine the lives of that character. And you'll do the same when you're in your independent reading. And I'll tell you a hint for the rest of the day. You're going to be getting to know that one character. And then for writing, you're going to write a story about that character. So readers, today I chose a character for us. I chose Darth Vader. Darth Vader, do you remember? We learned some about Darth Vader. So readers, today as I'm reading and you're listening, I want you to think about Darth Vader. Think about what about his life are we getting to know, okay? All right, so first, will you turn and tell your talking partner, what did we read about the last time you read the book? Okay, ready, go. Yoda, we started Star Wars, and I don't think you're gonna like the opening because it opens with Darth Vader, and I know you know a lot about Darth Vader. So we're on the ship, and the Emperor is coming, and Darth Vader's staff is pretty anxious to see what will happen. Hey, readers, remember, readers listen with a full body. The Emperor does not share your optimistic appraisal for the situation. But he asked the impossible, Gerard replied. I need more men. Then perhaps you can tell him when he arrives. He was aghast. The Emperor is coming here? That is correct, Commander, Vader stated. And he is most displeased with your apparent lack of progress. Gerard had been standing straight, but he tried to stand even straighter as he said, We shall double our efforts. I hope so, Commander, for your sake. The Emperor is not as forgiving as I am. Vader turned and walked out of the hangar, leaving Gerard behind. Back on Tatooine, C-3PO had troubles of his own. Of course I'm worried, the protocol droid replied to a question as his companion R2-D2 asked. And you should be too. Lando Calrissian and Fort Chewbacca never returned from this awful place. The awful place was their destination, Jabba the Hutt's palace, a large fortress near the southwestern border of the Western Dune Sea. But as the droids trudged once again across the desert, the world's desolate terrain, R2-D2 was more optimistic about the fate of their friends. For one thing, Lando could take care of himself pretty well. Also, the droid knew that Chewbacca hadn't even arrived yet at Jabba's palace, although he didn't bother mentioning this detail to C-3PO. Sometimes the less C-3PO knew, the better. The astromech droid rotated his domed head to the whistle, a timid response to his gold-plated companion. Don't be so sure, C-3PO. If I told you the things I've heard about Jabba the Hutt, you'd probably be short-circuited. Uh-oh. So students, I'm going to stop there because as you can see, we're learning a lot about other characters and we're focusing on one character today. So will you turn and tell your partner what happened with Darth Vader and his people on the ship? Well, Darth Vader was beating boss man, and he sounded like he wanted his guys to get into check. He wanted everybody to be good on the plane. What do you think? Yeah. So now that we have our ideas about Darth Vader, we're going to go ahead and write them down. Because as you know, readers imagine the lives of their characters to get to know their characters. So what did we learn about Darth Vader? Well, we learned that people are pretty afraid of him because do you remember that? His commander started standing up even more straight, and usually people do that when they want to look bigger or they want people to take them seriously. So I'm going to write that on my notes. I'm going to write he's kind of scary. He's kind of scary. He's kind of scary. Good. What else did we learn? He's in command of his own ship, so he's like the boss. He's in command of the commanders. In command. And it seemed like he really wanted to impress the emperor. So I'm wondering why? Why does he want to impress the emperor? So he wants to impress the emperor. Okay, good. So readers, as you are reading your book today, I want you to choose one character that you are really going to get to know. And I want you to choose that character and imagine the life of them. Because remember my hint about writing today? You're going to focus on that one character and you're going to write about that character. You're going to write a story, a fiction story about that character. So tune into the writing lesson to learn more. All right, readers, remember today and every day, read for 30 minutes at least. Off you go.